Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Efia. Today I'm making a rich and flavorful Ghanaian beef stew that's perfect for rice, yam, plantain, banku, kenkey, and so much more. This recipe is simple, packed with flavor, and made with ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen. You will love it so much, so all you have to do is to wear your apron and let's start cooking. Let's cook and smile away. To begin, I have my beef already cleaned and looking absolutely fresh. I'll transfer the beef into my cooking pot. I'll go in with some blended garlic, ginger, and onions. And moving forward, I'll go in with some aromat or pepper seasoning, which already contains a lot of natural herbs and spice. I also go in with some aromat shrimp seasoning and a little bit of salt to taste. Kindly feel free to use any seasoning of your choice and always adjust to your taste. Now let's go in with bay leaves and then the salt to taste. After that, we're going to stir everything together very nicely. After that, we will cover the pot and allow the beef to steam or cook in its own juices until it's nice and ready. Alright, we are back to check on the stew, and as you can see, the aroma coming from the pot is absolutely amazing. You just don't have any idea about it. It smells really good. You just have to trust the process and you will love it. Now let's cover it for the last time, and voila, this is what we have. The beef is beautifully cooked and has released a rich, flavorful stock. The meat is tender and perfectly seasoned. At this point, I am removing the beef from the stock and setting the stock aside because we will need every bit of that goodness later. I'll air fry the beef off camera to give it a beautiful color and slightly crispy exterior while keeping the inside juicy and tender. Now let's begin making the stew. I'll place a pot on medium heat and also go in with some cooking oil. Once the oil is hot, I'll go in with some chopped onions. Allow it to saute for a while. Once the onions is ready, I'll pour in the reserved meat stock. Immediately you can see all those rich flavors going into the pot. Next, I add a few bay leaves and then I'll stir everything together and allow it to fry very well. This step helps intensify the flavors and create a rich base for the stew. Next, I have some frozen chopped spring onions. I'm adding them directly into the pot. You can as well feel free to blend the spring onions if you want, and you are good to go. Next ingredient is the tomato paste. I'll go in with a generous amount of tomato paste to give the stew its beautiful rich color and deep tomato flavor. Now stir everything together nicely. You want the tomato paste to cook properly to remove any raw taste. Next, I'm adding my powdered pepper. This will give the stew a nice kick of heat and extra flavor. Kindly feel free to adjust the amount depending on how spicy you like your food. I'm stirring everything together until well combined. The color is already looking beautifully. Now give it a quick stir, cover the pot and allow everything to cook. We are back. Let's open the pot and see how things are going. Wow, look at that. The tomato paste has cooked down beautifully and the oil is beginning to separate slightly. This is exactly what we are looking for. I'll give everything a good stir and then cover it again and continue cooking. Remember to check your stew from time to time and stir to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pot. Welcome back again. The stew base is looking rich and flavorful. At this point, I'm adding mackerel in tomato sauce. This mackerel adds another layer of flavor and richness to the stew. Next, I'll go in with my aromat tomato flavor or stew seasoning powder, and also some salt to taste. Always adjust the seasoning to your taste, okay? This is the perfect time to adjust the taste. Now I'm stirring everything together carefully so the fish blends beautifully into the sauce. The stew is already smelling incredible. Now I'll give it a quick stir, cover the pot and allow everything to cook properly so all the flavors can come together very nicely. We are back and the stew is looking absolutely delicious. Now it's time to add the star of the dish, our air fried beef. You can as well feel free to use any protein of your choice and you are good to go. Just look at that beautiful color. The air fried beef adds texture, flavor and makes the stew even more satisfying. I'm adding all the beef into the stew and I also go in with a little bit of chopped onions. You can omit it totally. Now give everything a very good stir. Make sure every piece of beef is coated with that rich, flavorful sauce. This is where everything comes together beautifully. Now I'll give it a quick stir. I'll cover the pot once again and allow it to simmer gently on low medium heat. And now the moment we've been waiting for. The stew is looking absolutely lovely. The color is rich and vibrant. The beef is beautifully coated in the sauce. The onions have softened nicely and all the flavors have blended together perfectly. I'm giving it one final stir. Look at that rich glossy texture. Now this is exactly how a good Ghanaian beef stew should look. I'll allow it to simmer for the very last time, just a few more minutes for all the flavors to fully develop. And there you have it, a delicious homemade Ghanaian beef stew, rich, flavorful and packed with perfectly cooked beef in every spoonful. This stew pairs perfectly with white rice, boiled yam, plantain, banku, kenkey, waakye, and so much more. If you enjoyed today's recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cooking with Efia for more delicious Ghanaian recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Shining from above. Cooking with Efia every day. Flavor lighting up the way. Taste the joy.